Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns podcast, and today is December the 28th, and I thought I had signed up for our mail to start being redelivered on the 28th. Apparently I did not. I apparently started it for the 30th. Oh well, stuff happens. Even though I was positive I set it for the 28th. Our trip home was unremarkable, other than it was just long. You know, it's a long ride, long drive. And I went home with a different attitude, went back to see family with a different attitude that Mama can't help herself sometimes. So, yeah, I kind of went back with that attitude, was a little calmer. And here's where I need to say a special thank you to Dana of Tabitha's Treasures. Dana, you kept me sane this week simply by breaking things up for me by playing Words with Friends. So thank you, my dear Dana. I am so glad you did that because that helped me with my attitude and with not getting angry. And I don't mean angry at my mother-in-law, but angry at the disease. So it was a little bit easier, although there were a couple of moments that were just a little trying. Mama doesn't understand charity. She thinks that I should get paid for my charity work. I told her that's not how it works, but it's a concept she just doesn't get, and that's okay. It's just her. Now, I know the last day we were there, my husband got a little put off. She came out dressed with her shoes on, and she had an extra pair of shoes on her walker. Thomas looked there and he said, "Do your shoes need to be fixed or something?" "Oh, no, but, I don't know if I'll be able to get another pair when I go back with you or up there with you." Thomas goes, "You are not going with us." And I had told her a couple times because she had hinted about going up to visit us, which we have no room for her to stay with us, period. So I'd said to her, "Well, you'll have to take, your pick of where you want to go, the hotel, or if you want to go to the nursing home. But we don't have room for you in our house. We barely have enough room for us and all my stash." So we had a couple of laughs about that. I was able to get one of the shawls finished, but I realized I put it upstairs to be washed. And so you will have to wait until tomorrow to see that. I will bring that down. I haven't washed it. Don't plan on washing it today. Was planning on doing that later on in the week to block it out so that it can be a little finished. It was the one that I was knitting. I have not finished. I started working back up on my sweater. I'm looking at that sweater that has to be knitted with the Japanese cable. I keep putting it off. I don't know why, because the cable looks really easy to do. But, I'm a professional procrastinator, so it's going to work for me. What I have been doing, though, is looking at my stash, mostly the little scraps, bits and scraps that I have. I am kind of doing a color sorting with them, lights and darks, and some of those that are a little bit bigger balls, I'm really going to wind up into cakes, looking at some of the yarns that I have that are where I've used a little bit here or there, winding those up into cakes over the next week or so, and of course working on my 2020 intentions. I do know that this year is going to be the year of the stash, and that's for me. I know a lot of people are doing the 2020 ice or whatever yarn challenge that you want. I'm not even going to go there yet. Too much on my plate and too much on my head to get done. I have a lot of ideas I need to work out on paper for a prayer shawl and also ideas that I have for the channel and bringing you a little bit more content rather than just a little talk and somewhat intonation. I know that this year with the injury to my arm, that has really slowed down my crochet and my knitting and also my quilting. So I'm looking forward to bringing you a little bit of all of that. I'm determining whether I need to start another channel just for the quilting items. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking to learn a little bit more about editing. And I am also really looking at the Periscope to see if I can do split screen, if I can record it, and then be able to upload it to YouTube for others who were not there for the live portion if we're doing a cowl that way. It just, I don't know if I want to use just the Facebook group for the cowl or just go ahead and do it on YouTube. But I kind of like the idea of being able to do it live with a split screen. I've played with it at home a little bit, but I just need to find out if I can do that with Periscope, because Periscope has a couple of extra features. People can comment like you do on lives. I believe they can also call in and ask questions or, whatever. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now to see if I can do that. And we'll see. Some of you may know a little bit more about it. I don't. So those are some things that I'm looking at right now. I will see you again tomorrow for just a little bit. We only have a couple more days of Vlogmas. And yeah, so I'll see you soon. Everybody have a great day. And catch up on all those 50% off, 75% off sales at the stores. I got me 2 more ugly sweaters for next year. Yay! And yeah, that's it. I'll see you again. Everybody have a great day.